Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. I'm Dr. Muhammad Zaman Ashraf. I welcome you all in basic organic chemistry. Today we discuss mechanism of dehydrohalogenation reaction which involve in the preparation of alkene. So in my previous lecture I have discussed the preparation of alkenes from dehydrohalogenation of alkyl halides. So the first mechanism of this reaction I discuss here is bimolecular mechanism. This is commonly known as E2 mechanism. Elimination bimolecular. This is one step reaction. It means at the same step the incoming base it abstracts the hydrogen and then at the same time Br is removed. So आप कह सकते हैं this is a concerted mechanism in which at the same time the new bonds they are formed and the old bonds they are cleaved. So rate of reaction depends upon both the substrates alkyl halides and also the strength of the base or the concentration of the base. मिसाल के तौर पे here we have carbon and we have carbon, here is X, here is H. So base it approach opposite, this is anti-coplanar bond. So the transition state which is formed is also anti-coplanar, and at the same time this bond shifted here and this bond shifted to X. So it involves a transition state in which we have carbon, this bond is cleaved X. A new bond is formed, this one. This bond is also cleaved and a new bond is formed between base and hydrogen. This is transition state. This transition state is anti-coplanar which results in the formation of carbon-carbon double bond alkene, and we have BH plus X negative. So if we have suppose our starting material alkyl halides, first करें here we have CH3 and then we have CH2, CH and CH3. It will gives us CH3, CH3, 2-butene. So this 2-butene it may be cis-2-butene or trans-2-butene, because we know that this compound where carbon-carbon double bond it is attached with two different groups, and based upon the priority of these groups we classify these compounds as cis-2-butene or trans. This is cis and this is trans. So cis-2-butene or trans-butene, and we know that trans-2-butene it is more stable as compared to cis-butene, and we expect the formation of trans product is as a major product as compared to cis. But this E2 reactions they are stereospecific reaction. If we discuss the stereochemistry of E2 reactions, stereospecificity of E2 reaction it means if we have different types of stereoisomeric reactants, they will gives us different types of stereoisomeric products. So this is known as stereospecificity or stereoselectivity. अगर आपके पास एक ही product जो है वो major होगी, then this reaction is known as stereospecific reaction, and these E2 reactions they are known as stereospecific reaction because we get only one of the product from different stereoisomeric reactant. मिसाल के तौर पे आपके पास we have carbon, here we have Br or we have H, and here we have phenyl ring. This phenyl pH is phenyl ring, and here we have CH3. Another center, here we have phenyl and one is hydrogen. So base, it attacks, suppose we used here NaOC2H5. It attacks at this hydrogen and at the same time is removed. So this type of transition state is involved in this reaction. We have carbon, we have phenyl, and we have CH3, and we have carbon here, carbon and phenyl, hydrogen, and we have here Br, और यहाँ जो है वो H, ये जो है वो आपके पास OC2H5, OC2H5. This is transition state. It will gives us carbon-carbon double bond, and we have phenyl and CH3H. So trans product is formed along with the formation of these byproducts, ethanol and salt. So we have here stereochemistry of these two center. It is R and it is S. So if you have another stereoisomer in which we have carbon, Br, H, pH, and we have CH3. Now both phenyl, they are present on same side, and here we have H. So this is another stereoisomer because this is R and it is also R. So both these two are different stereoisomers. So if we have two different types of stereoisomeric reactants, they gives us different types of products. So by elimination by molecular mechanism, the same base, it will gives us हम जो है वो प्रोडक्ट देखते हैं ना, ट्रांजिशन स्टेट इज ऑलमोस्ट सेम. देन वी हैव कार्बन डबल बॉन्ड, and here we have phenyl, and here phenyl, here is CH3 and H. This is cis product. So it shows the stereospecificity of this reaction, which is E2. It means elimination by molecular reactions, they are stereospecific reaction because they involve a transition state, and that transition state is anti-coplanar transition state, which results for the formation of one product, which is for stereochemistry of this is already known. So two different stereoisomers, they gives us cis and trans product. Instead कि आप ये कहें कि cis is more stable or trans is more stable, तो वैसे अगर हम expect करें trans is more stable, so it should be formed in excess as compared to cis. But this E2 reactions, they are stereospecific reactions. It can also be verified by cyclohexane systems. For example, we have this type of reactant. In the presence of NaOC2H5 or alcohol solvent, we expect this product. So chair conformation of this compound, it is helpful in explaining the formation of this product. This is Br and H. So Br and hydrogen, if they are diaxial orientation, then they gives us this product easily. बिकॉज इट इज एंटी कोप्लेनर जो है वो ट्रांजिशन स्टेट देगी कि बेस इट अटैक्स एट दिस हाइड्रोजन and this Br is removed. This is also known as stereoelectronic effects कि आपके पास movement of electron in the same side. So that's why this cyclohexene is formed. It can be verified if our reactant is suppose आप ऐसा reactant लें जिसमें here we have Br, here we have H and here we have deuterium. यहाँ आप deuterium ले लें और ये जो आपके पास बॉन्ड है एक्सियल, इसको आप CH3 लगा दें. सो हेयर नो बीटा हाइड्रोजन विच इज एक्सियल, ये ब्रोमीन के रेफरेंस से यहाँ नहीं है. यहाँ जो है वो दिस इज एक्सियल और इस एक्सियल पोजीशन पे जो है वो ड्यूटीरियम है. तो टू कंफर्म द एंटी कोप्लेनर ट्रांजिशन स्टेट एंड रिमूवल ऑफ डाई एक्सियल ब्रोमीन एंड दिस ड्यूटीरियम, जब आप इसकी एलिमिनेशन करेंगे बेस की प्रेजेंस में, देन यू हैव दिस टाइप ऑफ CH3. So here we have hydrogen. It means this deuterium is removed. इसे आप इस तरह भी लिख सकते हैं. This is observed product. Fine. आपके पास ऐसी प्रोडक्ट अब जो है वो नहीं बनेगी जिसमें ड्यूटीरियम होगा, नॉट ऑब्जर्व्ड. फाइन. इट शो दैट दिस डाईएक्सियल अरेंजमेंट ऑफ ब्रोमीन एंड हाइड्रोजन और ब्रोमीन एंड ड्यूटीरियम, इट इज इम्पोर्टेंट फॉर दिस E2 mechanism because this reaction is stereospecific reaction. It will gives us more आपके पास जो ट्रांजिशन स्टेट बनेगी दैट इज एंटी कोप्लेनर ट्रांजिशन स्टेट होगी इंस्टेड ऑफ सिन कोप्लेनर. इसको हम एक्सप्लेन कर सकते हैं. फॉर एग्जांपल इफ यू हैव दिस tertiary butyl present in equatorial and here we have Br and H and another we have tertiary butyl Br. So we have two different conformation. यहाँ Br जो है एक्सियल पे है and here we have equatorial. Both these compounds they gives us same product. This compound where hydrogen and bromine they are present at diaxial orientation, it is more reactive. यहाँ रिएक्शन जो है वो it is less reactive because it will gives us anti coplanar transition state and here we have syn coplanar arrangement. So it is preferred as compared to this one. This is also an example of stereoelectronic effect. Even अगर हमारे पास कोई इस तरह का कंपाउंड है, suppose we have CH3, we have here Br and CH3, where no diaxial arrangement of hydrogen and bromine are present, then this compound is inert. ये जो है वो एलिमिनेशन रिएक्शन नहीं होगा, इसका जो है वो ये आपके पास इसकी फॉर्मेशन नहीं होगी. ठीक है. Here it can show like we have suppose all are axial or all are equatorial. This is Br, this is CH3, or we have इसको आप Br, here we have CH3 and CH3. Fine. So this compound, it never undergoes elimination reaction. It also explains the stereospecificity of this E2 mechanism. So it means there is no chances for the formation of anticoplanar transition state. That's why this compound, it is inert towards this elimination reaction. So this is all about the E2 mechanism, which explain the formation of different products, and also the stereospecificity of bimolecular mechanism, elimination bimolecular mechanism has been discussed today. So in my upcoming lecture, I will discuss the E1 mechanism, elimination unimolecular mechanism, and then also rearrangement in these elimination reactions. Thank you very much.